As First Lady, no woman shaped America's image more than Eleanor Roosevelt. The 12-year First Lady was anointed America's greatest First Lady by President Truman during his first term. Eleanor Roosevelt was extremely influential during her husband Franklin Delano's presidency and continued her political life after his death. Eleanor is often credited as the conscience behind the New Deal during the Depression. She was outspoken in the public circles, but her opinions were criticized by those who wanted to reduce the First Lady to a figurehead role, the proper place for the president's wife. She found pressure from all sides for her to put herself in a confined role, but continued to try to find her own niche. She quickly became a voice for women in the public, refusing to speak off record to reporters on political issues and creating a public forum for women to debate. She continued to be a champion for women's rights as she had been during the suffrage movement. She refused Secret Service and was a champion for poverty. She worked especially hard on relief for coal miners and jobs for the youth. Eleanor was also a strong player in the civil rights movement by having an all-African-American staff in the White House. She convinced her husband to address the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People in 1936, the first president to do so. Her public actions helped advance the cause, including moving a chair into the middle of an aisle to protest a segregated auditorium in Alabama. She had her reservations about entering the White House as the First Lady, but used the title to advance her causes after her husband's death in 1945. She was the U.S. delegate to the United Nations as head of the Human Rights Committee. She helped draft the 1948 Declaration of Human Rights and demanded a change to the phrase, "all men are created equal" to "all human beings are created equal" in the document. She's considered the greatest First Lady of all time and one of the greatest role models in American history.